Okay, so I want to do 8.1 number 29, which says I have a rendezvous point here.
Oh yeah, this one's cool.
And some search and rescue volunteers, some poor sap walked out here and found a river. So it tells me that she walked 75 degrees north of east, and she reaches a river that runs east-west and is located 1.3 miles directly north of the rendezvous point.
Yeah, good thing they drew us a picture.
And then how far east of the rendezvous point is she?
So you want that top length.
North of east, yeah.
So I want to know this length.
Is that
So that's
is that 10, is that 75
So-
degrees north of east? That's right there.
No,
Yeah.
wait,
Is
look,
that or
so
northeast? That's 75 degrees northeast.
these things make sense, I promise. So it's 75 degrees north of east, right? So you face east, and then you go 75 degrees towards the north.
But it starts at north. Why wouldn't you go north?
So you could rephrase this, right? So
The math of grammar.
this is 90, right? So what's this other angle in here? What's the angle in the triangle?
15.
15 degrees? So we could also say that this was 15 degrees east of north.
Okay, I see what it's saying. So you're going east from north, but you're going 75 degrees.
Yeah, because if we just say it's
north.
75 degrees off of east, right?
Which is a flat 90 degrees.
Which way? Right? Do you turn right 75 degrees or do you turn left 75 degrees? This just tells you which way you're turning.
Okay.
You say
Cool.
south of east, turning right.
People actually do use this, like, I kid you not. We
Well,
end
yeah,
up
no.
using crap like this in the field all the time. Especially when some dumbass gets lost. Which is usually what happens to people like this. So, this volunteer wanders off, they find this river, and now we have to go find them.
Well, we found the river.
Yeah,
Follow
so
the
they-
river
they
long
find
enough
a
to
So you
find
walk to the
something.
river and walk along the river. How far do I have to expect to walk? Because let me tell you how that person probably can't tell east from west, and God only knows what direction they actually walked in.
You walk down river, probably 10 miles.
So I just want to know how far this is, right? So how do I figure
You'll
out how
find
far
Camp
that
Adventure.
is?
Yeah.
Find someone.
You'll find
You're gonna start by getting, all of the other angles. You know there's a right triangle in there.
Okay, so why do I know this triangle is a right triangle?
Because
You
north and
decided
east
east.
are by
So that's,
definition perpendicular.
yeah.
So that's how I know this is perpendicular.
And
Well, it's the
river
same
is
thing.
going east
Yeah,
to
good.
west.
They say the river runs east-west, right? Okay, so I have a triangle here, which I should pull out.
When it is opposite exterior angles, doesn't
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
These two guys?
no,
Oh, these two guys.
Pull out some geo.
so.
Yeah, those are both 75 degrees. Cool, good eye.
Some geometry.
So I got 15 degrees here, I got 75 degrees there, I got a 90-degree corner. And which side of this triangle do I know?
You got 1.3 on the bottom.
The bottom side.
Yeah, the kind of long side looks like 1.3.
Yeah.
Adjacent of 15 degrees.
Oh, good, it's the adjacent side of 15 degrees. Which other side do I want to know relative to 15 degrees? Yeah, I want to know the opposite. So what do I know that relates opposites and adjacents?
Tangent.
Tangent.
baby.
Okay, so I'm thinking tangent of 15 degrees is,
X over 1.3.
sure, x over 1.3.
So 1.3 times the tangent of 15 will give you X.
So x is 1.3 times the tangent of 15 degrees.
Yeah, you're in.
Miles. Cool. Ballpark that in a calculator?
No, I'm gonna instead throw a spider.
Okay, so when you ballpark this in a calculator, what's the only important thing?
You're in degrees.
Yeah, make sure you're in degrees. Cool? What do you get?
Put the squiggles. I'm changing it to
Yeah, and put the squigglies to it.
75
So
degrees
if you're out in
north
the
of
field and
east.
you get that value, you round up or down.
I'm just gonna walk it along the river anyway, right? So I'm rounding in my head the whole way. It doesn't really matter.
0.340.
Okay, so I figure out that X is like 0.35 miles, right? Which I'm gonna round hard because I'm walking it along a river. So I'm gonna call it X is about 1/3 of a mile, which should take me about 5 minutes unless the terrain is really rough. So I'm gonna walk down the river for 5 minutes. If I haven't found her, then I'm gonna assume she's back the other direction.
This,
Cool? Maybe I'll walk another 2 minutes.
Then you can call the chopper.
No. You don't get to call the chopper for lost search and rescue personnel. You call the chopper for lost people. Cool? Question, Steels, on this?
Wait, did you guys have walkie-talkies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth like 20 miles.
Oh, they all drop them in a river or some damn thing. If I had $1,000 for every radio I'd seen someone drop in a river, I would not need to buy new radios all the time. And they do cost about $1,000.
Holy
oh my
crap.
God.